Hey guys, Sean here from Goatee Productions, here to bring you your gaming news for today. This news is going to be on Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 is going to revolve around the half-native, half-English character Connor in the time period of the American Revolution between the years 1753 and 1783. They'll have historical events like the Great Fire in New York and the winter at Valley Forge. It runs off of a new engine, which is a gorgeous engine, the Anvil 2 engine, which has very improved cinematics, improved animation. All the animations in the game are brand new. Nothing is being carried over from the other games. They wanted to make it feel fresh. They also changed the camera angles to make it feel much more cinematic. The new engine also allows for more than 1,000 players or characters on screen at once. So we can all look forward to those historic battles, middle of fields, the British lining up in rows and falling down, because back then war was stupid. War is still stupid, hasn't really evolved much. Back on topic. The new character will have the weapons of the time period, differing from your normal sword, short sword. You will have hidden blades. Whether or not you have dual hidden blades, I'm not sure. All I know is that you have at least one. You have a bow, a quiver of arrows, at least 2 pistols, a tomahawk if not 2, and some short blade. I'm also not sure, but I'm thinking that you could also have some kind of rifle, similar to the two-handed weapons that you can pick up off of dead enemies in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. I'm not sure if you'll be able to store them. I also know that the map is going to be 1.5 times the size of Brotherhood's map. So just go back and think of how big the Brotherhood map was. The Brotherhood map was pretty huge. This one is taking up everywhere between New York and Boston, with Lexington and Concord in between, along with Connor's Mohawk Village, which gets destroyed because what else would cause motivation? There's going to be new quests, so the quests could be initiated through clubs instead of just random go here, talk to guy, kill other guy, quest is over. If you hunt a lot, you'll be put into hunting clubs. If you camp or whatever, if you do, like let's say you go out and hunt a lot of bears and then sell all the bear pelts. Maybe you'll get like a hunting club and some kind of fur trading club or business. You can own and trade properties, although that's been overhauled as well. Much of the other things have made it through. One of the things that's made it through is the notoriety system. So that's where you went around and stabbed a bunch of guys. A little red counter in the upper left corner would go up, and then everybody would just attack you on sight. Not pleasant, but you could have easily thwarted it by just pulling down posters off the wall. I don't know how they're going to change it. I also know it's going to be under a different name. I'm not sure what the name is going to be. There's going to be a new Animus, the Animus 3.0. Unless I have that wrong, which I might. I'm wrong. I'm human. What can you do? Unless that was the one in the other games. I know the first game was the Animus 1.17 or something like that. 1.17. Another big thing is, of course, in Assassin's Creed, you could easily climb tall buildings and stalk people on top of tall surfaces. Much of the maps in between the towns is going to be forest. So there's going to be a new mechanic for climbing trees and sort of going from tree to tree, like some half Native American flying squirrel. The main character looks much the same. He has like a waistcoat, but he still has the hood with the menacing triangle in the top. Triangle has some kind of bird or eagle insignia on it. It looks a lot more native, almost homemade in a way. He has the Assassin's Creed bracers. The weapons in this game differ from the other Assassin's Creed games. You don't have your standard long sword, short sword, throwing knives, poison darts, that kind of thing. Instead, you have a bow and arrows, one, maybe two tomahawks, and at least one, maybe two pistols, and at least one hidden blade. You may be able to hold a rifle, much like you can hold a two-handed weapon that you pick up off a dead baddie in one of the other games, where you could pick up a two-handed weapon and swing it around, but you couldn't really hang on to it unless you had a special the upgrade to hold it. So I'm pretty sure you could wield large things like rifles and bayonets, all that fun stuff. Maybe different melee weapons like a mace or something. I'm not big into the American Civil War, so I really wouldn't know. Or not the Civil War, sorry. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't really know. Back on topic. So I went over the clothes. Yeah, the clothes look all the same, except a lot more native, and you have like a waistcoat, a blue waistcoat. The pictures I've seen has you killing people on the English and French side of the war, which is, or not the English and French, but like I've seen pictures of him killing somebody, like he's not on a side. He's just killing people from all sides. He's sort of on his own side, the assassin's side, if you would. But yeah, I'm personally interested to see how the tree comes in, like how you could go from tree to tree, how that comes into it. I've seen things, but if it all plays out like I've seen in the trailer, which, let's be honest, when does it ever do that? It should be an awesome, awesome game. The towns themselves are much like the other Assassin's Creed towns. I'm not sure if you have a hook blade. I doubt it, because that was sort of a special thing for Ezio in the 4th game. The variety of missions, I'm pretty sure the missions are they're pretty varied before. The missions, just how you initiate them is different. If you start killing a bunch of bears or whatnot, or hunting, then you'll probably end up doing missions for the hunting club, because they'll notice and invite you to be part of the hunting club. You could actually go out and hunt animals for, I don't want to say like leveling up, but getting better at certain skills. Desmond will be involved in the game as well. He's not going to be in Animus-induced coma like the last game. He'll be much more involved, probably like he was in the first one, where you could walk around a bit, and at the end there was a big reveal. But I can't really say much more on top of that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end it now, because that's all I got. So yeah, a little bit of news about what's going on the channel. We're starting, collectively, we're starting, like, trying to be more professional. We're weaning away from Let's Plays, and maybe getting to, like, reviews, previews, news, that kind of thing. I'm trying to put together as good a music as I can, as you might have heard from the beginning of this video. Let me know what you think. I could probably put things in the background. I might be able to put some of the music that I've made up for download if you want. I'm not sure how good it is. I've listened to some other music. So, one more interesting thing about the game is it's going to release on PlayStation 3, PC, Xbox 360, and Wii U, which was confirmed. So that should be interesting. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to take hold of the hardware, because probably suffer from like the PlayStation 3's problem at launch, where it had like this state-of-the-art hardware, but nobody was taking advantage of it until arguably around Uncharted came out. The first Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, came out. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Anyways, that's me. That's Sean on Assassin's Creed 3. See you next time.